Find the least common multiple of numbers using prime factorizations. So I like to use the factor tree to find the prime factorizations of each number, and then the Venn diagram to show greatest common factor as well as least common multiple because it's so visual. So let's start with the factorization of 26 using the factor tree. Again, I like to kind of start from the lowest prime number and work my way up. So 2 is the lowest prime number, and we know 2 will go into 26 using our divisibility rules because 6 is even. So 2 goes into 26 13 times. Now 13 jumps out at me already as being a prime number because no other number will go into 13 except 1 and 13. So we're already done factoring 26. So now let's factor 39. 2 will not work because this is not an even number, but 3 will because 9 and 3 is 12, and we know that 3 will go into 12. So let's use 3 here, and 3 goes into that 1 time, and 3 goes into 9 3 times. So we end up with 3 and 13. And that is done because both of these numbers are prime. Alright, so now let's use the Venn diagram to figure out what our LCM is and our greatest common factor. Let's call this circle 26 and this one 39. We don't have any 2's in common, so they go in here. We do have a 13 in common, so that goes in here where the two circles intersect. And we don't have a 3 in common, so that goes outside there. So our greatest common factor is in the middle here where the two sets intersect, and our least common multiple is when we multiply all the factors together, including the one that is in common. So I think I'm going to use my commutative property of multiplication here and multiply the 2 times the 3 first and get 6. And now we just have to multiply that times 13. And that would be 3 times 6 is 18. Carry the 1. 1 times 6 is 6 plus 1 is 28. So the least common multiple, no, I did something wrong. 6 times 3 is 18. 1 times 6 is 6 plus 1 is 78. So 78 is our least common multiple.